Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Melt with Nat and Jack. I'm Natalie. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much, welcome back. I have my empties to do today. It is Monday, happy Monday. I wanted to do them yesterday and stay on track. I've been trying to do them on Sunday, but we're in the middle of painting in my house. I'm doing major renovations, changing things around, need to freshen it up. So also don't mind my nails because they're a mess, and I'm not doing my nails until most of the painting is done because I'm not going to go spend money and have my nails done right now. I'm doing yard work too, so I'm doing yard work, I'm painting with a little bit of help. So anyway, guys, how was your weekend? I hope everybody had a great weekend. And so let's get started. I'm going to start with candles. I did get through some candles. I did a Surf's Up Ocean Breeze. I love this candle. It still smells so good. And I burned it and then I put it in my candle crock, which is why, no, I put this in the crock. So I don't know why wax is up here. I might have, when I took it out and it was still wet, I must have turned it or something, but it did burn beautifully. My whole house smelled like the beach. I loved it. And I did a beachy wax. I'm sure I'll figure it out as I'm going through them. I always try to match up my wax with what I'm burning. This one I got at Home Goods. It's, I don't even know who makes this candle. It's Head Leaf Home. It's pineapple coconut. It's pineapple, orange, and coconut. So that's this one, and I'm learning, stay away from those candles in Home Goods. I'm not having luck. I have a few more, but the ones I burn, then I put it in my crock to see if I would get any scent out of it, but I didn't get anything. It really had like 0 scent. Okay, then some single wicks. I did berry waffle cone in my bathroom. You watch my videos, you know, berry waffle cone is my favorite candle. I did a Fiji white sands also in my bathroom this past week, and I liked it. It had good scent and throw, but it's not a repurchase. I didn't love the scent, but it was strong. Like, you can really smell it. I have other beachy, tropically scents that I love better than that one. Another one I did was a 3-wick of vanilla and peach tea, and this is peach tea, sweet vanilla cream, fresh oat milk from Bath and Body Works. Very light, very light. I smelled the peach a little bit, but it was really light. So this would not be a repurchase, but I'm happy I tried it. Then I really focused on Super Tarts this past week because I needed to get through some Super Tarts. I have so much Super Tarts, and I just got an order that came in, and I will be getting another one because I ordered from the Fright Fest. So I did Super Tarts this week mainly, like 80%. I did Aria, which is Lotus Blossom, Pear, Jasmine, Chiffon Musk, Vanilla Orchid, Sea Salt, and Blackberry. I really, really liked it. It was really, really good. I would probably, when I need wax, like when I need, I would repurchase this. It's not like if she put it up tonight, I'm going to get it tonight, but I would get this again. I liked it a lot. Great scent, great throw, loved it. I did 2 half-band bags I had of Belle, and this is like old because she doesn't have her scent notes on it yet, so I have the scent notes here. It's blackberry, sweetened cereal, marshmallow, sugar milk, Earl Grey tea, sweet cakes. And it was really good. I liked it. It wasn't a favorite. One that, I don't know if I would repurchase that one or not. I mean, if I had an extra bag, I wouldn't mind, but it's not one I will go look for. Cedric, I wrote creamy and delicious for 4 hours. It was creamy and delicious. I loved it. It was bananas, whipped cream, pie crust, almond macaroons, and kettle corn. It was really, really good. And I was watching Carson last night. I know, like, Carson Cole, he's a huge lover of Super Tarts. So is Nicole Perry, and I watched them, every video of theirs. And Carson said he gets 8 hours with Super Tarts. I do have maybe 1 or 2 in here that I did get all day with, but for the most part, I get 4 to 6 hours with Super Tarts. There's a couple I only get 2 hours, like her coffee scents. I only get like 2 hours with. But this was really, really good. I really, really liked it. But because it's only 4 hours for me, I would not repurchase this one. Because I'm not repurchasing ones, I've said it in my other videos, if I'm not getting at least 6 hours, it's just not, it costs too much money. So, but I loved it. So somebody else in there, I have a very open, I'm in a ranch, my house is all very open. So the scent and throw I get might be different from somebody else that their layout is different. Daily Grind was one of her coffee scents I did, and I really, really like this. And it's coffee, French baguette, and brown sugar. I got to use my flashlight because it's very, very tiny. And again, I really, really love the scent, but I only got a couple of hours. But I'm happy I got it. I liked it a lot. While I did smell it, it was really good. Sparkle in Your Eye. This is ginger ale, vanilla bean, and sugar crystals. This one is one that does last, and the scent and throw is great. It's not creamy enough for me. I get too much of the fizzy scent. So I actually did half a bag like 2 months in the beginning of the summer. I still had half a bag, so I'm like, let me use up this bag. And I throw my Scentsy vanilla bean buttercream in with it because I want more vanilla and creaminess from it. I love the ginger ale scent, but I don't like the fizz of the ginger ale that's strong, if that makes sense. I like the smell of ginger ale, but not when it's super fizzy. I don't like fizzy scents. I really, really like this a lot. I might repurchase this just to do it, the mix again with the vanilla bean buttercream or another kind of creamy wax, because I really liked it and it lasted all day. So I don't know if it lasted all day because I'm mixing the vanilla bean buttercream or for what reason, but both times I warm that, both times I first start by putting it in. After an hour, I smell too much fizzy, which makes me go and throw the creamy vanilla in it to soften it. Then I did Banner. I did not finish this. I have a few cubes left. I didn't realize I didn't finish it. And Banner is cornbread, mac apple, and vanilla ice cream, and I love it. I actually have some of her blends that have Banner in it, and I'm so happy I do. So it's a green and silver layered. Probably have cat hair on here. And it's really, really good. I would highly suggest Banner to anybody. It lasts most of the day, and the set and throw is really good. And I really smell that cornbread baking, and I love that scent. So I'm happy I have blends with the Banner. I want to try them. This was my favorite of all of my Super Tarts this day. This went into day 2. Don't ask me why, but I left my warmers on from the morning through the night because it smelled so damn good. When I woke up the next morning, I could still smell it. Not enough to let it go for the rest of the day. I started to shut my warmers off the next morning, but I could still smell it. So I was really happy about that. And this is called Happily Ever After. And of course I wrote all day right over the scent notes. It's iced lemonade, mac apple, and oh God, I don't know what it says in the middle, and I didn't bring my glasses because I wrote right over it. It's definitely a little bit of a it's something bakery in the whatever else is in here. I'll put it in my description. In my description, I'll put the note I'm missing. But Happily Ever After, oh man, I want more of that. I want apples. I can't wait to just warm apples and pumpkins soon. Well, I'm starting now. But Happily Ever After, I wrote my note all day and night, and I put hearts on it. So I was really happy with this. I loved it. Her apple, juicy mac apple. It says lemonade. I didn't really get lemonade. I got it in the background, but it was mainly that juicy apple. Loved it. I did Hedwig, and it was light, and I wrote that it was light. Hedwig is chai tea, creamy cheesecake, and clove. Sorry. And I wrote light, The scent and throw was about a 5.5. I always go 1 to 10. I know some people do 1 to 5. I always do 1 to 10. And that I really liked it, but it was light. But you know, I left this in pretty much all day. And even though it was light, I still really enjoyed it. Not everything has to be a powerhouse, blow you out of the house. It doesn't. I really liked it. And I really got that cheesecake and chai tea, just light, but I liked it. Like if I had more of it, I would really be happy. So I like that a lot. Just, it was a light scent. It wasn't strong for me. Abraham, and I put hearts on here. I loved it. Abraham is Cracker Jacks, peaches, vanilla glaze, sugar cookie. Really, really good. So that's Abraham. Okay, so those are my super tarts that I got through. Now I'm going to do some samples I should have started with, but I figured since I did mostly super tarts, do them first. So I did a couple of L3 because I went into my sample box I keep with all my samples, and I went to the bottom and took from the bottom because a lot of these samples are over a year old. So the one I did is Black Sea Lavender Vanilla. And I like more of a sweet vanilla. This was more of an herbal vanilla and mixed with the Black Sea. Not herbal vanilla, herbal lavender. So it was more of an herbal lavender. And then with the Black Sea, it really was I think really brought out the herbal lavender stronger. And it said vanilla, but I wasn't a fan of this. If you like herbal lavender scents, Black Sea Lavender Vanilla, it was good if you like that scent. Pineapple Cilantro. Okay, guys, if you like, I have a love-hate relationship with pineapple, peaches, coconut. There's never a middle for me. I either love it or I don't like it at all. Pineapple Cilantro, I didn't like it at all. The scent and the throw was like a 10. This little sample I shouldn't say little, she gives you a nice chunk. I put in the basement warmer like I do with all my samples. And like I've said in the past, if I open my upstairs door, I'm always up and down to my basement because I have another refrigerator down there. I have to go down there to get, to my car. When I pull into my garage, as soon as I open the garage door and I pull in and my windows are down, I can smell what's going on in the garage, in the basement, because it's right through the wall. So this was very, very strong, but not for me. That's what I wrote. Strong, but not for me. So the pineapple with cilantro, I did not like at all. I had to shut it off. It was kind of making me a little nauseous. I didn't like it. Mermaid Scales. So Mermaid Scales, when I opened this up, it was like blue, but it was like fading and kind of getting like a mush look to it. So yeah, it was definitely needed to get warmed. And so this is like a sea breeze scent, but not my favorite sea breeze scent. Like, I wouldn't repurchase this. I have ocean breezy, salty sea air scents that I love. So this was not one of them. Then Drew had sent me a random act of kindness of Melted Moose's shot cups. Okay, so it's a big piece. So I cut it in half and I put it in the 2 warmers in my room that night when I went to lay down. It went for 3 full days. If you even started to enter the hallway that goes down to the bedrooms in my house, all you smelt was the hazelnut. So this one is Morning Pumpkin. It's zucchini bread, pumpkin pecan waffles, and hazelnut coffee. The pumpkin pecan waffles, hazelnut coffee, it was, oh my God, I love this. I would take this in a loaf. It was so good. So it was my very first Melted Moose I've ever warmed. I have a few more of these shot cups he sent, and now I know what the hype is with Melted Moose. Everybody talks about her wax, how strong it is, how it lasts. And loved this. I mean, I was on 3 days. It was by the 3rd night that I shut the warmers off, because after the 3 days, all that I smelled was hazelnut. But for like 2 full days, I smelled the pumpkin pecan waffles, hazelnut coffee, and all I kept thinking is, I cannot believe this little thing cut in half into 2 warmers in my room was coming out of my room and down the hall. Every time I entered the hall to go down that way, oh my God, it was so good. I love this. I hope I could get my hands on more. Loved it. Okay, Now I did, okay, so I did the Pharmacist's Daughter Raven Cliff. So Raven Cliff is blue sugar, wood sage and sea salt, and zucchini bread. So I had asked Ansley, is that her name? The owner of Pharmacist's Daughter. So this is my absolute, one of my absolute favorites. I had asked a few times with requests, but she wasn't making it. So I did a custom with Carla, and it's only on cold. I haven't warmed it yet. I'm letting it from her 4th of July, from Kay's 4th of July. I got it, so it's still sitting. I'm letting it cure. On cold, it smells exactly like this. So I had a nice chunk left. I cut it and I put it again in the 2 warmers in my room when I took the melted mousse out. This went for days also. I love this. She just did an RTS. This was a loaf, and she only offered, she didn't have loaves in her RTS last week. They're like, I think they're like film bars, or they might be like circles, or something like that. They were like $5.50 each. I bought 6 of them. So that's how much I love this. Blue sugar, wood sage and sea salt, zucchini bread. This is delicious. If you could ever get your hands on this, I'm telling you, try it. It is so, so good. So I finally warmed what I had because I was hoarding it until I knew I could get more. So now I got more, so on the way, it'll be here. So I warmed the rest of that. I did Teddy Bees, the Queen's Dowry, and that is strawberry pound cake, Bath and Body Work type, toasted marshmallows and pecan waffles, guys. I still have, I chopped up a loaf, so I still have some left. And I wrote on here, I need more with exclamations. This is fabulous. It is so good. The strawberry pound cake, toasted marshmallows, and pecan waffles. So I'm so happy I liked it because this is the only other strawberry I've tried to date. I have other strawberries that I've gotten recently from Teddy Bees, but the only strawberry I had of hers was her strawberry fudgery that everybody made a big deal of. I got it in a loaf and 2 soufflés last year. And when I started warming it, I'm like, I don't like it. The strawberry was tart, and I like my strawberry pound cake to smell like a strawberry pound cake is baking in my oven, or you just took one out of the oven. And it was tart, and I'm like, oh man. But I think it was in the strawberry fudgery, the vanilla butter fudge might have been doing that to it, because going by this, I love the strawberry. The Queen's Dowry I will always grab this in her pre-order, RTS, however I can get it. Love it. Highly suggest the Queen's Dowry if you like bakery and strawberry pound cake and the pecan. You smell the strawberry and the pecan waffles. It is a 10. Love it. This is going in my, I don't even need to put this in my reorder basket because I already know that I would buy more of that. I did some Rose Girls. I did, so we painted all day Saturday through Saturday night. Yesterday, the family room we finished. I cleaned all day in my house because we just had from sanding and stuff. I had to vacuum and clean. I started 6 o'clock yesterday morning and I ended 10 o'clock last night, not stopping to eat or anything, just scrubbing. I took all the radiators apart. I vacuumed in them and then sprayed my Scentsy cleaner in them and wiped them all out, all the heating. Like I just went nuts scrubbing, cleaning all the couch, washing the cushions, the floors. Yeah. As I was cleaning majorly yesterday, I did Rose Girls Clothes on the Beach. It's Pink Sands Yankee Candle type. I love that candle. I just had it in my last empties. Waikiki Beach Bath and Body Work type and a touch of fresh. So I've had this before. I actually had a bag and a half of her mini melters in this. Always a repurchase. Her Clothes on the Line, I've had a few different blends of the Clothes on the Line. A+. If you like fresh scents, I just started getting into fresh scents like in the past few months. This was one of the first ones I tried, which let me know I think I like fresh scents. So love that. Would definitely be a repurchase. Then I did banana bread carbs. I had 1.5 mini melters left of her banana bread carbs. So that was a newer one, and this was one when she didn't do scent notes yet on it. So I finished these up, a bag and a half, and I had a few other warmers in my main area that I needed to put something in that, and of course I had to stay on the banana. You can't warm banana in open areas and just not stick with it. So I finished up a half bag I had left. I have many bags of this, of her banana, her Moo Track. So it's Moo Track is birthday cake, banana cream pie, fresh picked strawberries, and marshmallow smoothie. So I finished up half a bag I had of this, and I have like 4 full mini melters of her Moo Track because it is delicious. Rose Girls is having an RTS tonight, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, which for me, I'm on Eastern, so it's 8 o'clock on my time. I already have my list. It's an RTS. It is tonight. And there are some really good choices. Really good choices. Some L3. I've already said in the past, Snow Fairy Cream Soda Pink Sugar. I love this blend from L3. Gotta be in the mood for it. Like, I gotta be in that mood. But when I get in the mood to smell, and I don't like fizzy, so this is not fizzy at all to me. You really just smell strawberries and cream soda. That's what I get in a sweet kind of way. So I did this with, I burned my Bath & Body Works caramel cream soda, I think it's called, when I was warming this that day. And I'm about to put it in my crock. I didn't finish it yet. That's why it's not here. Which, by the way, I got 0 scent throw on that caramel cream soda from Bath & Body Works candle. I'll put it in the crock, and then I'll let you guys know by next week if I put it in the crock, if it gets stronger for me. Most candles do, so we'll see. But Snow Fairy, this has been a repeat for me. I love that one. And another one I did, so L3, coconut cream pie, Brandy Pear, brown sugar, and French vanilla. I had 2 of her Bitty Betty loaves. So I did both. I chopped up both the Bitty Betty loaves because these are over a year old, and I'm trying to use up my stuff that's over, you know, that's on a year old, the older stuff. So I did this in most of the main areas. And again, I had a few warmers, like in the game, it was actually in the game room, I did Boom Boom Pear. So I wanted to stick with the pear because you have the brandied pear in this. This I got really, it was, I don't know if it's because it was older and it sat too long. Very little scent, and the scent I did get, didn't wow me at all, which is good. Sometimes I'm happy when something doesn't wow me, because sometimes you just can't love everything, because I can't keep rebuying it. But anyway, the Boom Boom Pear in the scoopable. Okay, so I've used this a few times. This went 4 days in this room, in my game room, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 warmers in here. And this Boom Boom Pear, I didn't have to change out my warmers for 4 days. And when I did change it out, it was only because I just didn't want to smell that anymore. So Boom Boom Pear in the scoopable was the scent and throw I loved. But then after 4 days, I was like, all right, I'm over this. And I have this and another whole scoop in Boom Boom Pear. I don't know why I got 2, but I did. Another scoop I've been working on is Bitches at the Beach. And it's Gold Sugar Coconut Coast Copper Tone, and I don't like it. So, Bitches at the Beach, I don't like, but I know somebody that loves all the scoopables. It's his favorite, his scoop. So, I have something else that I'm shipping off to a friend of mine, and I'm going to put this in there because he'll probably love it. And those are my empties for this week. I am going to work this week. I'm going to mainly focus on Rose Girls, so that'll probably be 80% of next week's empties. I'm going to really start using up, you know, my bakery ones that are going on a year old, because I got her pre-order I ordered from last week, and then I'm going to order from her RTS tonight. So, and that's it, guys. Let me know what you're warming, and are you ordering from Rose Girls tonight? I'm going to tell you the 2 that I really, so she has a set, it's called Earl Grey and Tea. It's been in my reorder basket now since last fall. I got 2 mini melter bags from her last year, not knowing what to expect. I put it in my warmers, and I loved it. Loved it. So she has not put that, unless she's had it on her list, because I don't, when I know I can't buy wax, I'll go like a whole month where I'm like, don't need it, not looking, I have other pre-orders coming in. I don't know if she's put it on or not, but her Earl Grey and tea is excellent. And then I have another blend of hers with her Vermont honey apple. It says new on her list. She might be blending it with something, that's why it says new. But I had just her Vermont honey apple and loved it, and that's been in my reorder basket now for almost a year. So those are two that I'm definitely going to grab tonight, and a few other fall scents. So yeah, if you hit $99, it's free shipping. So once you get to like $70, you might as well spend the rest, or else you're gonna end up paying that for shipping. So that's what makes sense in my mind. All right, let me know if you're ordering from Rose Girls tonight. Let me know what you ordered. And all right, I'll be back. You're gonna see me in the same clothes. I just got a haul from Southbound Saturday. I want to do that haul, and then I got my big Scentsy club order and the scent and the warmer of the month for September. So I will be doing a few videos today. Oh, okay, guys. Love you guys. God bless. Thank you so much. Hope you like and subscribe. And I'll see you back in a little bit. Bye, guys.